Hello, this is Team Dawgsforce, and today I will be giving you a brief demo on work that has been done during Sprint 2. So since we last met in Sprint 1, three things have been done. One, the objects and fields have been finalized for food donor and weekly donation. Secondly, report templates have been made for food recovery. And third, the user interface has been added so volunteers will be able to add things directly from a tablet mode. So we're looking at the tablet mode here, and if a volunteer were to be active and they would like to add a donation, they would click on this link and it would bring them to this page where they see previous donations here. They want to add a new one. So you would have to search for the donor name, which had been previously entered into the system. So say Trader Joe's has another shipment, it pre-populates donors that are already in the system. And this field is specific because within donor status, which we'll see in a minute, it filters it to where you can only select donors that are active. So if the donor's archived, you are not able to select it. So in this example, Bell's food store is archived, so you're not able to add Bell's as a donation instance. However, if a new donor comes and it's not Trader Joe's, then you would click New Food Donor and it would allow you to add information about the food donor. And this is kind of another example of the donor status thing I was talking about. If you were to click archived, you're not able to add an instance or temporarily archived. So in here, both of the forms are set up to where if you don't enter data or you don't enter all of the data, it will not allow you to submit it, which is an important data completion characteristic. So say we have Trader Joe's. These drop-down lists will change based on what you submit in food category. So if my food category is now prepared, then I will have different options based on that. So it's a customizable drop-down. It takes the input you input into food category and then specializes it in food type, which is important for the Food Bank of Northeast Georgia reporting standards. You put the date it was donated, populates a calendar for you, and the number of pounds. Once all of this is inputted, you would click Save. So once you have this, it would add into this data set. I won't go too much into the add donor, but you saw that that form in the previous example here. So that's that functionality. The exciting part is you can now view reports on this data. So we have pre-populated two reports, a comprehensive food recovery report and a food category report. In both of these examples, you are able to filter based on the date. So right now it's just going to show everything, but you can decide, I would really like to see things from the 30th to the 3rd, kind of like a midweek check. And it would, you click apply, and it limits things only from the 1st to the 3rd. However, say, this is a weekly check, I want to see everything all the way till Friday, it will populate those. So the food category report mainly groups things by category, so you have raw and prepared. However, if you would like to see the other report, the comprehensive food recovery report, it's the same idea in filtering where you can filter by date. However, this one is going to be organized by donor name. So you have Collective Harvest and Trader Joe's. So these will be definitely used by the administrators in Campus Kitchen as well as internally by the meal planners. So these are the main functionalities built. Moving forward, we will be working on the food destinations object and then the food distribution report characteristics. So we have the input, the food recovery, but in the next sprint we'll be working to create the functionality for tracking the agencies that will be receiving food as well as creating reports based on the food that is leaving the agency. So we are excited to show you what we have, and we look forward to showing you in a week what Sprint 3 will look like. Thank you for your time.